everybody, Follier9600. Today we're going to be playing some Rogue Legacy. I know I haven't had any of this on my channel, or I don't particularly plan to have much of Rogue Legacy on my channel quite yet, but we are going to be playing some today as I just go over some stuff. Well, that, and it's mostly just going to be me playing Rogue Legacy because I have actually had a lot of fun with this game. So the class I'm playing as right here is the Spell Sword. That's pretty much all about this game that I feel like explaining right now. There is actually a ton to explain about this game, but I wouldn't even know how to begin describing it because there is so much to talk about in this game. So for now, I guess I'll just talk about the Spell Sword that I'm using. So the Spell Sword, what it does is, obviously you have a sword that is a Spell Sword, and every time you kill an enemy you get MP back, so that way you can use magic. Which is a really cool ability, in all honesty. Like, I really like the Spell Sword. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Although, still, my favorite class is either Paladin, Barbarian, King or Queen, and Shinobi, or Hokage. You can see here I'm doing a absolute ton of damage, so it's not a big deal. One thing you really should be doing a lot as a Spell Sword is to use your magic, but you can see I had got Blade Wall, and for those of you who don't play Rogue Legacy, Blade Wall isn't the best thing you could ever have. Sorry, I had to pause the game, my cat getting in the way of my computer again. So up here we get to the Maya. Now, to explain it a little bit better, there are 4 different parts of Rogue Legacy: the Maya, the forest, the castle, and the darkness. Oh god, I think it's the Land of Shadows or something. I can't quite remember. So up here we're just exploring around the Maya a bit. I do have to practice the Maya a tad bit, so I will be doing it. I'm actually not sure what the... Oh yeah, it's super spells. I forgot about that. So the Spell Sword, one of his abilities is if you press Y, if you're playing on an Xbox 360 controller, you can do a super spell instead of the regular version of that spell, which you would usually press B for. So I've been, like I said earlier, I've been having a absolute ton of fun with this game. If you don't have it already, I think it's 15 bucks on Steam. It seems a bit expensive, but in the long run, the hours of gameplay you'll get from this, like I have, is more than worth it. I am having just an absolute ton of fun with this game so far. It's been really fun. I actually really like this game. There are quite a few things actually wrong with the game itself, but if you're willing to overlook those things, you're gonna have a very good time with this game, especially if you're into rogue-ish types. Alright, so over there is a fake chest, which usually are around real chests for some reason. The reason they're... Oh no, they're both fake. So how you can tell the difference between a fake chest, which I believe you only find fake chests in the Maya, is if they wiggle. So you see these ones are wiggling. So we can just kill them, even though they still usually get about a hit on me for some reason. They do drop quite a bit of gold, which I'm not sure if that's on purpose or not, but they do. Alright, so there are 2 treasure chests down here. Ranger Helm, nice. Ah! And we died. Alright, well, I think I'm going to continue onward in messing around with this game a bit more. Try to show off some of the other classes. So here we have 2 Spelunkers and an Archmage. Let's go with the ADHD Endomorph. So each character in this game have traits that you can use and not to use, but each character has traits that are usable. Let me just read over this for a second. Plus 20, plus 20, plus 18, plus 55, plus 15. I don't need health that much. I'd much rather have the overall than just health. Alright, so here is the Rune Lady. Actually, this commentary of a Rogue Legacy won't be very informative. If I ever do go over the game, it will be a lot more informative than this. But this is just kind of a live commentary. Just kind of say, hello, I exist, and sorry about the wacky uploads lately. They've been few and far between, but they are still going to be around. Those are probably going to be starting sometime tomorrow, or for you guys, 2 days from now. I'm not sure if that's a faker. It is a faker. Alright, I'm glad I didn't jump into that. Anyway, so the scheduled uploads are going to be a lot more scheduled very soon. So no reason to worry about that. If you were worried, I'm just happy to be uploading again pretty soon. So I suppose I should explain just a little bit what the Spelunker does. He can tell where chests are on your map. So if you see, if I go ahead and open up the map, he can tell where all of the chests are. And what's really useful about this thing is if you see where there are two chests grouped very closely together, those are the boss rooms. So it's pretty neat. Like you can see in the forest is also very close to the Land of Shadows boss, which is very interesting. If you want to beat the game with the Spelunker, it is very easy to, I wouldn't really say speedrun, because real speedrunning is starting from like level 0 and doing it all in one take. But it is pretty neat, I mean, being able to use that to your abilities. What he's good for, though, is every time you get gold, you get more of it, which is really neat. There's nothing particularly special about him, except if you press Y, you can turn on his headlamp, but it depletes your mana. I believe it's 1 every 2 seconds. 1 mana every 2 seconds. Thankfully, though, the gold yield is pretty impressive, for the most part. So this room can be kind of a pain in the ass. Oh my god, alright. It's worth it. Son of a bitch. Okay. Sir useless. He was in fact useless. So we killed a lot of enemies. So this is probably gonna be my last life. Sir Chung Lee, Lady Dylan, and Lady Dude. EDS Dwarfism, Lynch King, Paladin. Let's go with the Dwarf King. Alright. So we might as well go ahead and check out if we have any more materials, even though I'm pretty sure all we found was the Ranger Helm. So now we got Ranger Limbs too, which are really cool. Can't equip them because I've kind of stocked up on all my equipment, which is a bit sad, but hey, what you gonna do? So I know most people have beaten the game by now, and if you've noticed me walking past the front castle door, you'll see that I've only beat one of the bosses. That's not because I haven't been trying for the bosses. It's mostly because I don't know, I want to slowly enjoy this game and like beat it when is necessary to beat it. Like when I feel comfortable and powerful and I'm done with the game, which is how you're supposed to beat a game nowadays. I don't know what's up with all these people trying to do weird speedruns of a game. Like when they're like, the point of playing a game is to have fun with it. Be done when you feel done with it, not just to complete a video game the fastest you can, the best you can. I mean, yeah, it's a side qualifier, but still, why would you want to spoil your gameplay experience just so you can go a little faster? It's crazy to me. I can't believe some people want to do that. So I'm taking my time with this game. Like I said, I'm having a lot of fun. So I may enjoy this game more than the average person. But, that could just be me. I don't know. So most of the time when you see a room like this, you are heading up to the next area, which, I'm not quite prepared for the Maya yet. These are fairy chest rooms. Like I said, I'm not going to be explaining this game very much, unless, of course, I do a Let's Play or something. I don't think I'm quite qualified or good at the game enough yet to really consider myself able to Let's Play. Oh, cool, a journal. I'm just going to speed right through this. I can read it later. If you want to read that, you can just slow down the text. I'm actually almost done getting all the journals, I'm pretty sure, which is relatively exciting, like hearing the full story of Rogue Legacy, which is one thing people tend to overlook. Like, the story seems pretty cut and dry at first, but once you, like, read the journals, it has a really amazing story, and it's very well thought out. Like, I know some other aspects of the game are a bit cheesy and underdone and lazily done, but just about everything else is really meticulously done, and it's such a beautiful game too. Like, I know there's not much to see beauty in, but just the fact that the pixel art and the retro 2D style goofy little game. It's phenomenal. Oh, well, that was, oh, whoa. Oh, wow, I finished, the thing. So, now I can actually make a video of me reading off all of the Rogue Legacy journals, which is really cool, and I've actually really wanted to do that so I could read it all out, and the story just be out there, like if I ever wanted to hear it again. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of meat. No comment. Fucking hell. Alright, I think... Okay, yeah, there is an out to this room. I forgot we're playing as the Bavarian Queen, so our damage isn't exactly the best it could be, but it could be worse. Alright, so right here is the Land of Darkness. Once again, I believe we discovered, yeah, both the Maya and the Land of Darkness. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, so the Land of Darkness, what it is, oh, fuck you guys. I'm just gonna try and do this. Gonna do it for you guys. Oh, son of a bitch. So what the Land of Darkness is considered the hardest area in the game because of the lighting aspect, and I'm gonna go take care of this visionary, or not this visionary, but this pupil. Also, in the Land of Darkness, the enemies have a tad bit more health. I'm not sure if it's a tad bit or actually astronomically different health. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna go for this chest. Oh, yes! Guardian Sword! That is what I've wanted so badly. Alright, it burnt up all my magic, but I am so happy I finally got the Guardian Sword. I haven't gotten much gold this run, which is kind of depressing, but oh wow, okay. I thought I had a lot less health than I actually did. Oh, that was it's kind of lucky. So got the Guardian Sword, which is really nice. I'm trying to find all the Guardian armor, which apparently is all in the Land of Darkness, which I'm gonna have to be exploring. Right now, I consider my skill level to be around the forest. Off camera, I'm relatively good at Rogue Legacy. Like, I'm not even close to being the best. Like, I couldn't speedrun the game in 16 minutes or something. I'm just having fun with it. And I know I probably said that like 2 million times already. It's a really fun game for me. And I'm honestly not 100% sure why I like it this much. Holy shit, alright. It's relatively a simple game. Like, in theory, it's very simple, but when you really start to get into it, it's really complicated and complex. The story in the journals too is also really neat. Oh my god, I can't believe I messed that jump up. Alright, so we have a pretty decent amount of gold. I feel comfortable dying once I've gotten 1,000 gold. So, okay, yeah, I can feel just around comfortable dying now, so I can probably actually get the Guardian Sword too. I may have to dequip a few things, but alright, cool. So we found the forest as well, so now we can explore that a little bit. The forest isn't much different from the castle. A few new enemies are introduced that are a bit tougher, not by much, just a little bit more difficult. They also yield more gold, as you would... Oh, fuck me. Whew, that was weak sauce. They also yield more gold, as you would expect. I don't know where that accent came from. I apologize. I think that burp just let out something British in me. Okay. So these little skulls are renditions of the boss in the forest. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. I have a pretty decent amount of gold, but I'm not quite satisfied for the forest here. Oh my god. Okay, got that out of the way. He's gonna be coming back soon. Wow. Okay, that was really risky because he could have broken out of that glitch at a point in time. Oh, cool. A thing. Let's go see what this is. I probably just a shortcut now that I think about it. It is in fact just a shortcut to the gold. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh my god, why won't it let me in there? Okay, I guess it's a one-way street. Ah! Son of a bitch. Alright, so I think I'm gonna end off the little live commentary here. That was pretty okay. Like, that wasn't a terrible run. I will, however, show off Vertigo. Why not? No, I'm not going to do that. I am, however, going to get my Guardian Sword. Ah, it's beautiful. Alright. How much am I going to have to unequip? Let's start with the stuff oh, shit. Let's start with the stuff I don't need. 55. God, I'm really going to have to, like, up my everythings. Alright. Oh, that's so cool. Let's try to get the Guardian Helm, too. And probably want the Ranger Cape. I'm sure I know. Alright. So, ditching the cape, getting the armor, maybe the... Okay, so I can get the... Ranger limbs, maybe? Plus 35 to weight, plus 17 to magic. I'm gonna go with silver. Okay, so that's not that bad. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Oh, son of a bitch.